The Honda Civic Type R has quickly won a reputation as one of the very best hot hatches. And for 2021, they've made it even better.
Aussies love a hot hatch. They are brand builders. They endear people to companies and they help define the organisation's DNA. More than ever, Honda needs the Civic Type R to be at the top of the hot hatch pile. And we've got some good news for them.
The very best hot hatches are giant killers. They're cars that can beat machinery that should be faster and certainly cost a lot more money. The Civic Type R is exactly that sort of car. The theme for this latest 2021 version is genuine evolution, and you can feel all the way through the car there has been changes for the positive, even down to a brand new weighted shift lever that makes it feel much better in hand, much more almost like a race car. There have been myriad changes to the details of this car. Smaller grille opening, a bigger radiator core, all these little changes that mean that it can perform to its best in all sorts of conditions. There are many changes to the suspension of the new Type R. It's got new bushings in the front suspension, changes to the rear beam, and the brain for the adaptive damping system is now 10 times faster than the last one. That means that the dampers can measure the bumps in the road more quickly, from twice a second to 20 times a second, and deliver you both a balance of a better ride in comfort and a more efficient racetrack performance in Type R. I really like this new Alcantara steering wheel as well. It's nice and grippy, feels good, not too thick. It's one of those things that's very driver focused, and that's what you want in a hot hatch. One of the great things that Honda's done is resist the temptation of putting an automated gearbox in this. It's one of the really good manual gearboxes in the market today. There are too few manual cars, but thank goodness this is still as good as it's ever been. Probably better because of the detailed changes they've made to the shift mechanism.
Arguably, the biggest mechanical change for the new model is to the brakes.
There's larger two-piece front rotors, and Honda's also changed the brake pedal in terms of how much stroke there is on the master cylinder. The results are more predictable, more immediate feel at the pedal, which is what you want in a sporting car. When it comes to bang for bucks, you're really hard pressed to beat a good hot hatch. They work extremely well on fun roads like this. But if we want to find out how good they really are, we need to take them to the track. Hot hatches really come into their own on the racetrack, or I should say good hot hatches do. And the Civic Type R comes alive on a racetrack like Phillip Island. These big, fast, flowing corners aren't always a front drive car's best friend. But here, this Civic Type R feels incredibly well balanced, and on the slower corners really drives out with some authority. Now, I'm not driving this hard, I'm really just circulating. But the car feels alive, it feels encouraging, and the thing about this engine is it's really torquey. Now, I'm coming out of MG there in third, short shifting, grabbing fourth quickly, probably quicker than you would on a fast lap, but it's just pulling out strongly. Here we go, turn 12 onto the straight, and it's really, really pulling well. Up into fifth, about 190, 196, 200, 210. But there you are, through turn one, that's a good solid 175. That's really good for a road car. One of the tweaks for 2021 has been to retune the exhaust system. Not so much for performance, but just give it a better engine note when you're really driving in a sporty manner. Certainly sounds like a really thoroughbred 4-cylinder. Has that lovely, sharp, raspy note, which sometimes you don't get in a turbo car. Let's see, third through Siberia. Should drive out of here really well, and it does. Racetracks aren't necessarily kind to road cars, but here, this car feels really at home.
In fact, over a whole afternoon of work at the track, the Civic Type R barely raised a sweat. In that regard, it echoes the ability of the best from the Euros. Not many road cars can take a pounding at the track and come back eager for more, even fewer in this price range. The Civic Type R is proof positive there's still plenty of passion and talent in Honda's engineering ranks.
The Civic Type R has always been a great hot hatch, but with these latest changes, Honda's made it better on the track and, more importantly, on the road. It's now at the absolute top of its game.